Hello, Mark Strong here, Veterinary Manager for Radiance Medical. We're back this time with news from the thoroughbred racing capital of the world, Lexington, Kentucky. Only a tiny number of these youngsters will have what it takes to become contenders for a Derby crown. It's daybreak. We're trackside at famous Keeneland for the training runs that start before dawn. The conditioning process these ultimate athletes endure is demanding, and the wear and tear on their bodies makes for short careers. Making sure they find new careers when their racing days are over is the mission at Secretariat Center, named for a racing legend and located on the hallowed grounds of the Kentucky Horse Park. Today it's my privilege to visit the center with Kentucky's best known and loved equine therapist, Mimi Porter, and the Secretariat Center's director, Susanna Thomas. We're demonstrating the power and capabilities of the just launched MR4 ACTIVet for laser therapy. Its 25 watts of power with unique super pulsing might be just what these horses need to help relieve aches and pains while healing damaged tissues. Let's find out if it meets this challenge.
All right, so you've had an experience now with the Multi-Radiance ACTIVet, our new product. What's the verdict? What do you think about it?
I'm really impressed. This is my project horse. I always have one horse that I know is, not going to make it out of here in 30 to 45 days. Lee will take the time that it takes. And obviously, I'm not going to start really training him until we deal with the issues that are bothering him. I was so impressed because, of course, he started out like this on the board. And not able to rock his pelvis, and just watching him release that tension and watching his eye, and then watching the flexibility in the muscle was really amazing.
It was undeniable.
Yeah.
The relaxation response is step one, and I'm always so gratified to see that because that's a direct indication of endorphin response. So we've had a horse that stands looking out his window with kind of a faraway look and in a bit of an anxiety state, go into a complete deep relaxation state. But then he gave us that nice spontaneous stretch, and that is golden. It proves that you've had a total systemic effect, not just local. We saw the local effect on the muscle as the muscle softened, but his whole body got a good feeling. And he stretched.
Well, and he stretched so well. I mean, and one of the reasons why I picked this horse, and I think he's going to make a wonderful athlete for somebody, is he's very well balanced. So the head matches the back, which matches the hind end. There's a good angulation on the hip, and the hock as well. So if we can get that hind end strengthened and that back strong and live, he's going to be able to use himself. He's a lovely mover. And I also want to heal the fact that he's been living in so much pain and so stoically for a long time. I love the fact that while you were working at him, he was nuzzling me, he was playing with the shank, he was licking and chewing, he was giving me little smells, and little kind of, oh, I love you. This is a horse that at first when you went in, he would turn around and kind of hang in the corner, like that in the stall. And then he has gotten more subdued and just kind of looks with a faraway look. Well, I know if I use this machine that pretty soon when I come whistling in the barn, he's going to be facing me and probably nickering.
Horses are so tactile. They need touch. They feed on touch. And when they don't offer touch or ask for touch from us, it's a red flag that they are in a very defensive mode. And so it's lovely to see that sort of behavior.
Something you'd like to keep working with?
Oh, I can't wait. And what I'm going to do with this horse, I'm actually going to give him some rest time. And we only worked on one side because you don't want to overwhelm him. I'm going to ride him, put him in a side pull, very kind of low-key, work on his trust. But I really hope that I can work with you regularly for the next 2 weeks or so.
Absolutely. I'd love to observe the change that we will see in this horse.
Well, we've seen a horse that has gone from 100% improvement and just in the short time we've worked on him. I will now be able to tell when I get on him how that is manifested in a training modality. And again, the training will be gauged to the strength and power that he can handle. It won't be much, but I know that I will train better if his mind is in a good place and his body's in a good place.
A fact of life with horses is when they hurt, they do not go as well. A change in behavior indicates a physiological change, a pain change. And if you can address the pain, they become happy horses again and their behavior problems disappear.